Kid Cadet.
And I'm John Beaver.
You know what I was gonna say? You look like that guy.
Which
with,
one?
Like with yellow and
Oh, it's really funny, because you look a lot like that chick, the yellow jumpsuit.
Oh, yellow.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are here to talk about another Fscw recap. We had quite the busy year, Beaver.
Absolutely. We had 18 shows in 6 different cities. We debuted in Richmond. We debuted in Minneapolis. We had shows at Spooky Empire. We had shows at Florida SuperCon. 4 different GALAXYCONs. We were all over the place, man.
Yeah, and speaking of debuts, we're here to talk about Minneapolis. And we can't start off with the debuts without talking about some new characters that we had this year. So we had Amara, we had Prowler, we had Syndrome, we had crowd favorite Yukon Cornelius, but we also can't forget to talk about the champion that won, the women's champion, Rogue.
Yeah, that's right. Rogue showed up in a big way. Showed up and showed out. Stole that belt just like she stole the powers.
Good segue.
Props to her. Yeah, Not to be outdone by those debuts, though, we saw some familiar faces returning. We got to see Deadshot make his triumphant return, allying himself with Prowler and Kraven, kicking on some gold for the first time in a while. And we saw the hero of Hyrule finally making his return after a several year-long absence. Link finally made his way back to FSCW, and we were real excited to see him.
It was definitely good to see Link again, but was it good to see? The guy, Skeletor.
Yep.
Yeah, Skeletor was there, and of course he, merged with his evil friends.
Yeah, as he does, Skeletor takes it upon himself to follow us to every show that we put on.
You're not booked, Skeletor.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
You have no power here. You don't get to pick who does what.
Shoot.
Get out of here, man.
Bye.
And then he was so mad that he got his butt kicked the first night that he beat up Josh Petersdorf and Mark Goodwin and then set Mark on fire.
Who does that?
A crazy person.
Listen, we don't promote that kind of activity here at FSCW.
Absolutely not.
No fires.
No, we wish you a speedy recovery, Josh and Mark, and we hope to see you at our next shows.
Oh, well, speaking of Josh Petersdorf,
yes.
If you guys don't already know, he is the voice of Roadhog from Overwatch. And something similar happened with our Roadhog. He went missing?
Yeah, that was really weird. I saw that,
Yeah.
Junkrat and Roadhog were supposed to defend their tag team titles, and then Junkrat showed up and had to defend by himself because Roadhog was nowhere to be found. As it turns out, their opponents, Team Rocket, were the ones that captured Roadhog in a Pokeball.
How does that work?
It's some kind of weird data mining technology.
Got it.
It's like a Zuckerberg thing.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sounds
it's
like
really
Zuckerberg.
weird.
Yeah, totally. Well, speaking of Team Rocket, they actually went on to win their first ever tag team championship that night.
That's right. And then they lost it the very next night.
Yeah, sounds about right. They lost it to Prowler and Deadshot.
Yes, Prowler and Deadshot or Prowler and Kraven. I don't know. So they were all teamed up that weekend. So it was one of those weird group of loony, crazy, evil guys. And then they held on to the belts for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, they sure did. And they went into the next city, which is Louisville, with the tag team belts. But I just want to say, Roadhog, if you're out there, we miss you, and we hope to see you at a future event.
Absolutely. We are very, very anxious for your return, big man. Good luck on the mend or getting out of the Pokeball or however that works. But, I guess it would kind of be against our contract to not mention him. So Loki was there too.
That literally is in our contract.
Yeah.
We are contractually obligated to speak about Loki at least once per interview.
Yeah, we have to. So we'll use that opportunity to say that Loki showed up and he was there and present and he cheated a whole lot and he retained his title once again.
That he did.
Allied himself with Skeletor temporarily, but not to be outdone, Deadpool, Link, and Yukon Cornelius banded together as a merry group of travelers and saved the day once again.
And of course, Loki is still looking for his next worthy opponent.
That's right. Speaking of worthy, turns out our very own Bruce Owens is worthy of the Hammer of Thor.
What? That was so crazy.
How about that? We had that big multi-man scramble match, and there's all kinds of weapons from all these different universes, and the Hammer of Thor, Mjolnir, was in the center of the ring, and it took literally everyone in the entire ring, both referees, all the combatants, and no one could lift it except for Bruce.
We love our Bruce.
Absolutely,
and
we
his
sure
whistle.
do. We love Bruce almost as much as we love all of you. So I think we're just going to go ahead and wrap up, sign off for another successful show. Thank you guys very much for joining us here tonight.
And we'll see you guys in the next recap.
Absolutely.